Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Welcome back to the Golden Butterfly Film Studios channel. I love this movie when I was a kid. So, the Good Burger 2 movie came out last year, and I had a chance to catch up and watch it. And it is Paramount Plus's best movie when it came out. So, congratulations to Kenan Thompson, who also has had an amazing run on Saturday Night Live. He has had the longest tenure of any of the comics on Saturday Night Live. So, congratulations to him. And if you guys remember, Kenan Thompson as well as Kel Mitchell, they were really big in Nickelodeon Studios way, way, way back in the day in the 90s. They did all that, right? And then they got their own spin-off show, Kenan and Kel, okay, and by the way, the music was like impeccable back then, okay? I look back at some of the clips and I'm like, oh my gosh, like they really Nickelodeon Studios. I mean, they were inviting all kind of, hip hop artists. Of course, you had TLC with the theme song of all that. They killed it. And you had Coolio with Kenan and Kel's, song. And Kel had a little bit of a music career pursuing rap when he was a teenager as well. But yeah, Kenan and Kel separated for a little bit. They did some interviews in regards to them coming together, right? To make this movie after many, many years. It's been 26 years since the first Good Burger film. So I'm really excited about this movie, and it was so cute. If you guys, are looking for like a really fun, kid-friendly film, this is the movie to watch with your family. So, of course, like I said, it's a comedy film. It stars Kenan Thompson, Kel Mitchell, and Jillian Bell, and it is, of course, a sequel to Good Burger, which came out in 1997, based on the comedy sketch in the Nickelodeon series All That, okay? Where he talks about, how much he loves orange soda. And Kel Mitchell, he really shined in that role. I really enjoyed, all the pranks and just his energy. Very, very cool. So the story follows Dexter Reed, who's played by Kenan Thompson, and Ed, is played by Kel, at their old workplace, Good Burger. And the sequel, it focuses on Dexter, Kenan's character, who quits Good Burger in hopes of becoming a successful entrepreneur. And he's inventing all these crazy ideas. Unfortunately, they do not turn out to be successful. All the ideas turn out to be failures. In the latest invention, he makes a spray that is supposedly making any material flame retardant, but it backfires as he attempts to showcase the material in his own house for investors, okay? Including Mark Cuban, right, from Shark Tank and the owner of the Mavericks. Unfortunately, his house does not survive the demonstration. So now he's homeless and he doesn't have a business. So he looks to move in back, with his sister Charlotte. But she was also an investor in his many failures as an entrepreneur. So she's really still upset at him. So he calls Ed, right? And he wants to get his old job back at Good Burger. And of course, Ed, very cool dude, he's like, yeah, come on, Dex, I missed you. And he also agrees to let him stay at his house, which again, very cool. I don't know if you guys have any like friends like that where you don't have to speak for a while, but you can call on them. They're ride or die. I love it. So Dexter, when he comes back to Good Burger, he notices all the new changes, right? So he meets the new employees, the twins, Cindy and Mindy. He meets Ruth, who's a older lady, very sweet. And he also meets Ed's son. And only in the Ed fashion, most people name their son like Junior. No, Ed's son is named Ed too, who, of course, is Ed's twin. Very, very cute. And his niece, Mia. Dexter's niece is Charlotte's daughter, who is just problematic, similar to her mother. Okay, so they're all working. Again, I love all the hijinks and all the pranks. Ed, he gets into like the strawberry machine, the shake machine, and he's like, we like to call it the strawberry jacuzzi. It reminds me a little bit of Pauly Shore, his vibe, very California laid back, kind of valley surfer dude type of vibe. Very cool. Okay, so the only familiar employee that Ed remembers, um, or well, Ed now owns the restaurant because he loved Good Burger so much. But the only familiar employee is Fizz. Okay, Fizz was left in the freezer by Ed for 22 years, and, he's thawed out. So Dexter meets Ed's whole family, his wife Edie, and all Ed's other children who looks exactly like Ed, and they're all named after condiments, which again is hilarious. So while Dexter is at Good Burger trying to get back on his feet, he's still, an entrepreneur at heart. So he's trying to pitch, new ideas. Again, he's not really getting the support that he would like, but he never, gives up on his dream. So as you guys know, every good movie has a villain, right? So this villain is Megacorp, okay? Because as you guys remember, Ed bought Good Burger because he loved the restaurant so much. So Ed is a small business owner, and they are in competition with this mega corporation, right? Shortened for Megacorp. And Megacorp sends a pair of goons to try to force Ed into signing into a contract. But of course, Ed, in his, kind of goofy manner, he kind of weasels his way out of it. Okay, he's very clumsy. His natural clumsiness, unfortunately, gets the goons injured a bit. Okay, so Dexter, on the other hand, he is, again, like I said, an entrepreneur at heart, not a very savvy businessman, but he still, wants to try to get these inventions up off the ground. And so he's looking at the money and he's trying to encourage Ed to pretty much sell out, right, for the money and to be an investor in his business, and not, stay in the restaurant business just because of Ed loves it so much, but he wants this money. So they have this, party, and Cecil is another character. He's trying to get the guys to sign the contract. Okay. And, everyone's kind of looking at Dexter with the side eye because, this contract again would give them money, but not really give Ed his passion, not give, anyone anything that they really want, with the exception of Dexter, who's looking to finance his next invention, right? So they meet with the CEO, Kat Boswell, who's the sister of Mondo Burger, the owner of that, Kurt Boswell, who wants to get revenge on Good Burger. Because if you guys remember from the last movie, he went away to the prison, right? And so I love the fact that they brought back a lot of the characters from the first Good Burger. They incorporated, a lot of people and castmates and cast members from all that. I love it. So I don't want to give you guys the ending, but it's very cute. I love the fact that, again, like I said, it's kind of like a reunion. I'm so glad to see Kenan and Kel come together and mend their friendship in real life as well as on screen. But more importantly, Kel, in his real life after leaving Nickelodeon, he was dealing with some personal issues and some health issues. And so his career trajectory was not as successful as Kenan's was, because like I said, Kenan has been on SNL longer than any other comic on the show. So that in and of itself is huge, because a lot of Hollywood child stars, they fall, you know, um, they're not successful in their careers or in their lives. They have trouble adjusting to the real world outside of Hollywood, and Kel has admitted that he was one of those. So with that being said, I really enjoyed this movie. Like I said, I thought it was really cute, a very fun filled movie, a reunion, and it is a very cute ending. I love it. I don't want to tell you guys the ending. I don't like to do spoilers, but I will say that it is definitely family friendly, so you can watch it with your little ones. And for those of us who grew up watching Nickelodeon, it's just nostalgia. It's a very feel good movie. So you guys drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about Good Burger 2. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye, golden butterflies.